Alright, I'm reading through old messages. So, Cathy has said that that property was given to me, very clearly given to me, and explained to me how I could obtain the deed and sell it. Since January 4th of 2016, my story about what happened that day has stayed the same. Cathy and Catherine came, gave me a $10,000 check for life insurance, told me that out of the goodness of their heart they were going to give me the property. I asked where the deed was, and Cathy's exact words were, "Figure it out." She's now telling everybody that her exact words were exactly what I needed to know to get the property sold and taken care of, and I was just too stupid to understand it. But what she told me was figure it out. And I instantly messaged one of my friends who was helping me at that time. And I told him what was happening on January 4th, 2016, before I was homeless, before any of it. This was literally a couple of days after my grandmother was buried. They're here now taking things. They said the property is mine. I need help to figure out how to sell it and how to get it. They're not helping me at all except to say it's mine. I said, I guess I'll try to sleep now. Emotionally dead, seeing how much my aunts destroyed Meatmall's home getting the things they wanted out. I wish I didn't have to be alone. They ransacked that condo. They're telling you guys that I destroyed that place, but Cathy was in my grandmother's closet tearing shit up, screaming about money and jewelry hidden everywhere. She was practically breaking through the walls looking for jewelry. And if y'all would talk to my Aunt Catherine, maybe some of the truth would come out. So I'm gonna dox her. She's like 80 years old now, but fuck it. Her name is Catherine White. Catherine White. She was the actual beneficiary, or not the beneficiary. She was the executor of the estate. She was the one that was supposed to make sure that I received everything. She is the one that allowed Cathy to manipulate the entire situation so that I would wind up with nothing. And I'd like to point out again that I don't care that I got nothing. I don't care that my mom got it. I don't care that my mom and my sisters are living in luxury on what I was supposed to have. I'm happy for them. My mom and my sisters deserve a good life because we lived 18 years of absolute torture. I'm not lying about that. And my story has never changed. Not once. Not once. People who have been around the whole time can verify that. I've been saying the same thing for 4 years. That they came and they told me the property was mine, and then when I asked where the deed was, the exact words I was told was, "Figure it out." We had lawyers, multiple lawyers. If it was as easy as just paying off the taxes, a lawyer definitely would have been able to figure that out. It wasn't that easy. And they wouldn't tell me anything. And my uncle was messaging me at that same time telling me I needed to get a lawyer. I tried to get a lawyer. I didn't have any money and I didn't know what was going on because nobody would talk to me. Again, I don't care that my mother has that money. I do not care. I am happy for her. I hope it does her well. I care about the fact that my family is still lying and abusing me. I am on my own. I am 36 years old. And my aunt is still lying to people to make people hate me so that nobody will help me. She's told so many different lies. On the first episode of Daywave that she was on, her and Sarah said that they went back to that condo after I left it and they found that I had smeared feces and blood all over the walls. Later, she tells people that after she gave me that cashier's check, she never looked back, never walked back, never went back to that condo. How can both things be true? They can't. And why would they lie about somebody smearing feces and blood around? Oh, because it makes that person look like a bad person. It makes people hate that person, doesn't it? That's what they wanted. They never went back to that condo. Cathy said so herself. I don't know why I woke up with this on my mind, but I did. And I'm just tired of being lied about, and I'm tired of being abused. Period. This has been my entire life, and I need to be believed. Because it's not ending. My aunt is telling people that my graduation diploma, my high school diploma, was just a participation award. Even people with seriously disabled children would not call any of their accomplishments participation. Because loving families don't belittle their accomplishments that way, to tear down a person's self-esteem. I'm the only person in my immediate family who graduated from high school, and I am fucking proud of that. And I don't care if Cathy wants to take it away from me by telling everybody it was just a participation diploma. I may not have worked hard in school because I was living in hell, but I fucking stuck it out. And I graduated. And she can't take that from me. Like she took everything else in my life. All I am asking for is to be free of this abuse. To be free of their lies. To be free of them. I have been on my own running from them for 5 years. Just for Cathy to find me online and turn people against me and make people want to hurt me just as badly as she does. And then they tell me I'm harassing her. No, I'm not. I wrote a book about my family. I did. An anonymous book with absolutely no names in it. That didn't tell the entire story because I was afraid to tell everything because my family is so abusive that they would hurt me for it. It was hard for me to publish that book because I knew that there would be repercussions, but I also knew that I needed to get my story out. I am not lying. I am a human being who has suffered 36 years of abuse by my own family. And all I want is to be believed so that it will stop. Because if people believe me, if people could start seeing the truth in this, they'll back off. My family is not going to continue openly abusing me if other people can see it and call them out on it. No abusers do. But as long as they have thousands of people backing them and telling them that it's okay, that I deserve to be abused because I'm worthless garbage that doesn't deserve peace or love or caring of any kind, they're never going to stop because they feel emboldened and empowered to abuse their victim that is now just publicly being abused and laughed at by thousands. I've got a lot more evidence. I'm compiling, and I am going to talk to a lawyer on Monday because I can't anymore. I am 36 years old, and I will not spend the next 36 years of my life with my very own family telling people that I'm worthless garbage that deserves to die in the street. Because I'm not. I'm a human being who has fought like hell to get where I am now. And I don't care that where I am now is literally nothing but a bed and a fan. Because I fought to get it myself. I've been on the medication. I've been seeing the doctors. I've been doing the work on myself. for my family to turn around and say I never do anything. Abuse never ends. That's why I have to speak out, and that's why I have to be believed. Because if you're not believed, it will never end. Your abusers will just see that they have the power, that they can make thousands of people make you hate yourself. Nobody deserves to feel that way. Nobody deserves to look at themselves and not like what they see. Nobody deserves to know that nobody in their own family loves them. Nobody deserves to be made to feel like the entire world doesn't love them. Nobody deserves to be made to feel like they are unlovable, or broken, or not worthy. Nobody. And I have spent my entire life being beaten down and made to believe these things by my own family.